Hi everyone. Hey, so we're doing some more Christmas nails and of course I am doing them in LE sizes. This time we're going to use these little foil I don't know, little pictures on foil. And so of course we're going to use some foil glue, and look at how cute this little foil rubber, I don't know, applicator is. Yeah, I don't actually use it because I prefer to use my finger and my nails, but we're going to do all of these nails in very light colors: white, light pink, and red. And then of course there's green on the little pictures that we're going to attach to these nails. So, oh my gosh, they turn out so cute. I absolutely had so much fun doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching how I do it. I'm going to do one nail at a time. I'm going to try to remember to just time stamp the nails as I do it. So I'm going to do pinky, and then I'll do all the way across. Then I'll do the ring finger. Then I'll do the middle finger, the pointer finger, and then I'll finish with the thumb. But yeah, so the pinky finger is this Young Nails Heaven Help Me. It's a one step. I just did one coat of it, and then I went in, after I cured it for 2 minutes, I went in with this matte top coat, and I do this for all of the nails that I end up doing white. This white is actually a one step from Young Nails. I'm not affiliated with Young Nails at all, but I use this white a lot, and it includes the base, the colored coat, and the top coat all in one coat. And so that top coat ends when you cure it with a non-tacky coat, so it's nice and smooth. So the matte actually just helps whatever you're adding to it. It just helps kind of make it adhere. So like if you're doing any nail art on top of it or something like that, I always use a matte top coat. So we are picking out this cute little bauble for this nail, and we're also going to choose this little green Christmas tree. And it's so cute. I just love these colors, these soft whites and soft greens, soft pinks all together. It just, I don't know, these colors together just call to me. I'm not even sure if that's like something that other people do, but just this combination calls to me so much. So I just love these lighter colors, and I think it ends up just really a cute set, right? So before I put on these little, it's matte coated now and it's been cured. So now I'm going to put on the foil, the nail art foil glue. And this is a step that you take. I'm brushing it on the whole nail, of course. And it's something that you put on just a very thin coat, and then you cure it for a minute, for 60 seconds. And then it has this tacky, it's more than just like a tacky residue. It's a very strong tacky residue. And yeah, I was going to try to use this little rubber pusher. I have so many of them, and this came with this set of foils, so I thought it was super cute and I was going to try it out. But yeah, it didn't end up working very well, and I really like to just kind of see, I was trying to pull it down or pull it off, and it was just not happening. So we ended up using my thumbnail anyway. So yeah, I'm just peeling and seeing that it's not coming off all the way, but my thumbnail varnishes it on so much better than that little rubber tip. So yeah, I from this point on, I do nothing but use my thumbnail. And how cute is that? It just comes right off, and you peel off like the extra little plastic that's on top. And yeah, the easiest art you can possibly have are these little decals, and they're just so fun. And you know, they come in different colors. It's a great alternative to stamping. If you like to stamp, then yeah, go for it and do that. But I never have luck with stamping, especially stamping two different colors. Yeah, you might get like the first stamp on great, but the second color going on, I don't know. It's just so much work for this outcome. So I prefer decals. But let me know down below if you prefer to stamp on your different designs, or if you prefer decals like I do. I don't know if that's just me being lazy. I don't know. I guess I could practice stamping if I wanted to. But so now I'm going in with stitches, and I love this kind of stitchy. It looks like it's been sewn on. I don't know. You know, this is such a crafty kind of a look. And if you notice, I had like some extra on the tip of my brush when I first picked it up, and so I ended up just putting that extra on my thumbnail, and I was just using it as I needed it. And I continued making these little stitch marks. It just looks like I've, you know, kind of stitched in. I don't know, this is like a crafty sewer's a thing that sewers love anyway. So, and I am a sewer. I love to play with fabric, and so it kind of makes these nails look like fabric, I guess. So yeah, let me know if you love these stitches, if you are a sewer or a fabric lover too. I collect fabric more than I actually sew on it. I have this weird kind of stash of fabric that I probably will never use. I don't know. But yeah, so I ended up going all around the nail, and then I finish it. I cured it for 2 minutes just to cure all those little stitches on, and then I finished it with a high gloss top coat. These high gloss top coat and most of the colors that I'm using are all from BeetlesGel.com. And so then I just cured that for 2 minutes, and now we're moving on to the second nail, which is the ring finger. And I did the light pink, and this is also a Beetles Gel color from BeetlesGel.com. If you want to save 35% off at BeetlesGel.com, use my code. I'm going to pop it up right here, and it'll also be in the description down below. But it's so easy to remember. It's my name, Lora 35, and it's 35% off your purchase, your entire order. So that is such a great way to save money. So if you are loving these colors or any of these colors, or some of, oh, I'm using the gel colors to actually do the stitches too. So yeah, go get you some. Oh, excuse me. I am still trying to get over this cold. So yeah, bear with me as I cough through it. So I chose this little snowflake and snowman for this ring finger, and yeah, they're so cute, and they're little. Like that snowflake is super little. So of course I also use the foil glue, and so I have cured this pink Beetles color and for 2 minutes, and now I'm going in with the gel glue. And yeah, this gel glue is actually a different what is it called? Let me look. It's from the company called Burano. It's Burano. And it's called My Nail My Way. I found this on Amazon, and it is a really good nail art glue. It's great for foil. So it's nail foil glue. And yeah, it came with a kit full of foils. It's these foils, and it also came with that little rubber varnisher that you see. I don't even use from this point on, but if you prefer using those little foil varnishers, then yeah, it comes in the kit. And the amount of foils that comes in this kit, I'm going to try to copy the link from Amazon. I'm not affiliated with this at all, but if you love these and you just want to replicate them, then the amount of foils that you get in this kit is just so many. Like, I'm going to be using these forever and ever and ever. Okay, so now the white that I use for the stitches is actually a Model 1 gel liner, and I love this white gel liner. I could have used the Young Nails Heaven Help Me if I wanted to. It would have done just as good to do this, but my go-to is usually gel liner. So when I'm actually doing my art, so yeah, I can't even barely see this snowflake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same gel liner, and I'm going to just recreate the little snowflake by adding dots to the edges of each of the lines in the snowflake, and then just pulling those dots inward. And it just kind of accentuates that snowflake, and yeah, it ends up being super cute. So this gel liner is cured, of course. We're going to cure it in the light for 2 minutes. That's kind of my go-to because I'm still using a UV lamp from back in the day when I was doing nails in the salon. And so now I'm not doing that. I do YouTube videos, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So yeah, but I have been a manicurist for about 20 years. So I'm still licensed, of course. I keep that license up just in case I ever go back into the salon, which, like, once a year, I think about it. About once a year, around this time, I'm like, my New Year's resolution is going to be that I'm back in the salon next year. Or whatever. Do you have any New Year's resolutions this year? Oh my gosh, I am so funny with these New Year's resolutions. They last like maybe a month or two, and then I move on with my life and I forget that I made a resolution. Does anybody else do that? Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so I think about going back in the salon, and so of course I maintain my license, but I haven't actually been in the salon for about 7 years. And something always stops me. Usually it's that I still have kiddos that I am raising, you know, and Logan is my youngest, and he is turning 15 tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. I cured those stitchies that I put on the side of this nail also for 2 minutes, and now I'm going in with a top coat, a shiny top coat. This Beetles shiny top coat, it is a no tacky, you know, no wipe afterwards, so it ends, you don't have to swipe off any tacky or anything. It's just high gloss and super shiny, and it's finished. Okay, so now we are going to be doing the middle nail, and I'm using this, it's like a Christmassy red, very kind of soft red, not too bright. I love it. Not very deep color, and it's not hugely pigmented either, so you can almost see through it, but that's okay. We're only going to do one coat. And that's because the design that we put on it is pretty much going to take over the whole look of the nail. So we put on one coat, and then we cured it for 2 minutes. If you're using an LED light, then you can cure it for 60 seconds. I'm sure that would be perfectly fine. But yeah, this is another Beetles color that I love so much. And then I'm going in with my Model 1 white gel art liner. And I'm using my very favorite liner brush. I love these little brushes. They have crystals on them. And it just looks a little extra pretty, a little extra girly. And so, of course, I'm going in with the typical snowflake, which is just a 6-point snowflake. So I do 1 point at a time, basically. And yeah, I just make little lines, kind of try to make them even in between the two cross lines. Yeah, and you end up with the cutest little snowflake base. And then I cured that. And then after I cured it, I came in and I made these little snowflake kind of edges or little branches that come out of the snowflake. And yeah, this is just your typical snowflake. I do this on a lot of my winter nails. It's probably my favorite snowflake, but I do add a little something extra to these on this nail, and I end up loving it. I don't always do it, but I ended up loving it. So I just thought it ended up super cute, super pretty, really. I think I call almost every nail art design that I do by hand super cute. So I was watching one of my videos, and if that bugs you, oh my gosh, it bugs me too. I am right there with you. I was watching one of my videos, kind of just you know, making sure that I didn't have to edit out anything. And I swear I said super cute like 200 times in that one video. It was like a 30-minute video. So yeah, if it bugs you, it bugs me too. So I should come up with some other words, some other describing words, right? Like, oh my gosh, this is a fabulous snowflake. So yeah, then we cured this one, and then I went in with some gems, just very subtle. And of course, when you put on gems, you always want to use a rhinestone glue. These are little rhinestones, so I just put a touch of rhinestone glue, just from the cap, basically. And then you can cure this rhinestone glue and then add, but I always just put the rhinestone glue and then I add my crystals or my rhinestones and then I cure it. So that way it really is never, those rhinestones never ever come off. So excuse me. Yeah, so now I'm going in with that soft pink. So we always want to incorporate the colors of all of the nails. And this soft pink is so extremely soft that you can almost not even tell on the video. But when you see the nails up close and personal, like, you know, in your hand or on your hand, you absolutely can tell the difference between that stark, stark white and the very soft pink. And so we end up doing the stitches in that very soft pink. And yeah, I sell these nails, these sets. When I first started doing these videos, I had a dear friend who asked me, what do you do with the nails that you've made in these videos? And I'm like, I don't really know what to do with them. So I decided that I was going to sell them. So I just sell them as a set of 5 on Facebook Marketplace. So if there's ever a video where you're like, oh my gosh, I love these so much, just go on Facebook Marketplace and pick up the set. I will even include the nails that match. I sell them in the set of 5, but yeah, for a little extra money, you can definitely purchase an entire set. That way all of your nail shapes fit and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so then I go in, oh, I'm sorry, it's like blurring out, but I put little pink dots. These are soft pink dots on the tip of the snowflake, and it just kind of gives continuity to that nail, and oh my gosh, I love the way this one turned out too. Just two very prominent snowflakes, and you notice while I'm putting the shiny top coat on, I'm not going over the rhinestones. If you ever polish over your rhinestones, they dull, they lose their shine, so you don't want to lose your shine of your rhinestones. So I hang it upside down for a second, and then I cure it for 2 minutes. And then I'm finished. Okay, so the pointer finger is white on the base, so I'm going to go in with one coat of the Young Nails one step gel polish, and I will put a link down below, even though I'm not affiliated with Young Nails. I will put a link down below so you can grab this too if you love this white. This white is actually really good for like a pink and white on toes. You know, if you really like that stark white French look. And yeah, so that's what I use it on too. So isn't that like the cutest little Christmas stocking? And I have a vision for this stocking. It's not just going to be the little decal. So just watch and see what I do with this one. It ends up being so adorable. That's a new describing word, right? It's just adorable. These soft colors really are. I think I mean, just, that's a good descriptive word for all these soft Christmas colors together, right? Yeah, so we go in with, of course, the foil art glue, and we cure that, and it ends up being super tacky. And so we're going to put this very dominant stocking on most of this nail, and where I'm just using, do you see, instead of even using my thumbnail at this point, I'm just using the little tweezers to varnish it, and that worked perfect. I just had to varnish it a little bit in this spot, and then I think I pulled the entire thing off. Yeah, so cute. And then of course I used the same thing for this little twig of holly berries and leaves just at the top, and oh my gosh, I love the way that turned out. It was like the perfect little addition to the stocking. So yeah, love, love, love. And does this come off in one? Yeah, that came off in one shot right there. So using your tweezers actually is a really good way to go. So now, of course, this is the white that I was telling you before. So I'm going to add that matte top coat, which is going to make the stitches, the little stitches that I put on, just so much easier. And I cure that for 2 minutes. And then I go in with my stitches, and look at what I do with this stocking. It's so cute. If the stocking was even a little touch bigger, I would have done these stitches actually on the stocking. So yeah, but I went around it, which just kind of added a little something extra. I love that the stocking dominated the nail more than the holly berries did. And so I just wanted to kind of pull that out and accentuate it, you know, make it a little more eye-catching. And yeah, these little stitches, which really were just almost pulled dots, not quite circular dots, but you know, ovals maybe, little stitches. That's how small they were. So I love, love, love the way that turned out. And it just felt like I had sewn the stocking myself, right? Okay, so I do love to sew. I just don't really sew very often. I prefer to do nails right now, and if you've been following me for very long, you know I love my crafts. I just do. If there's ever a lull in my my videos, which I like to put them out once a day. But, you know, sometimes there's a lull, like if I go on vacation or if I pick up a project. Like for instance, I did do some cross stitching for a friend as a Christmas present. So that took a good chunk of probably 3 or 4 days out of my life, and so I wasn't doing nails at that time. Or if we vacation, of course, I'm not doing nails on vacation. So those are really the only times. But if I do go on vacation, what I'll try to do is do a couple of nail videos in advance, and then that way you don't have to wait like my whole vacation. So then I cured that for 2 minutes just to make sure that those stitches didn't come off, and now I'm top coating it with the shiny top coat. And yeah, shiny, shiny. I love the shiny. I am partial to the shiny for sure. So most of my nails do end up with that shiny top coat. Now we are doing the final nail, which is the thumb. And yeah, I'm going to do a diagonal half and half on this thumb. And the thumbs are always so fun to play with because there's a lot of room to them. These thumbs are size number 1. So if you know your sizes and you're looking to buy these on Facebook Marketplace, the thumb is a number 1, the middle finger is a number 2, the ring and the index fingers are both number 3. So if you know your nail sizes, if you do a lot of press-on nails, then you probably do know your sizes. And then the pinky, I believe, is a 9. So yeah, super duper universal. Everybody, oh, I kind of got out of shot on that one. Okay, so I put that in, I did the 2 colors, and then I put that in the lamp for 2 minutes, and while that's curing, I'm cutting out a Santa hat and a Santa. And yeah, so this ends up being super cute. Oh, I said it again. Dang it. I need more words. I need a bigger vocabulary. That's for sure. But yeah, so I ended up choosing these 2 little decals, and you certainly don't have to cut out your decals. You can take the foil and just, because we're putting the foil glue on the entire nail, you can actually just foil the entire nail, and you don't even have to cut them out. You just will end up getting some cut off on the edges, and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted, with this one, this set, I wanted to place them exactly where I wanted them, and that's why I cut them out. But you don't have to. You can use these foils just as they come. And yeah, you can play with like the placement of the glue if you want to. They don't even have to be like the full foil. It'll just stick wherever you put the glue. So if you wanted to do like polka dots or something, yeah, you could do that too. So look at how easy that one came off. I'm getting good at this. So this is my 5th nail with this new set of foils, with this new what's it called? MyNailMyWay by Burano. And do you see right there, it kind of, did you see, I kind of pointed at where it kind of wrinkled. I'm going to fix that wrinkle. And it's super easy because I'm putting, you know, a matte top coat over this so that I can do the stitching. And I only did the matte top coat because I wanted to add a little something before I did the stitching, and so that it would masquerade the that wrinkle on the side, and it totally did. The matte just kind of smoothed out that wrinkle, and so that's why I used that. And now I'm putting my stitches all the way around. I am obsessed with this. I'm actually going to do another Stitchy set coming soon for Christmas. I know we're almost done doing Christmas nails because let's see, today is the 11th. So before you know it, we're going to be doing like New Year's nails and Valentine nails and stuff like that. So I'm planning on doing at least one more with these stitches, and you'll see what it is. I already have it in the books to do, and it probably won't be tomorrow's, but because, you know, I don't want to do stitchies back to back. But I will definitely be doing it here coming soon. So if you want to get your nails done like this, you can bring, you know, just kind of like take pictures, screenshots of these nails and bring it to your manicurist and say, I want something like this, you know. I even put one of these dots, I'm putting dots like snow dots all around Santa, and I even put the biggest one right on the top of his little Santa hat. So I loved this. And then I cured it for 2 minutes, and now I'm going in with the top coat. And so this is the end of this set. I absolutely love the way they turned out. I hope that you do too. I'm going to show you the whole set all together once this is cured. They all ended up shiny, and oh my gosh, I just love them so much. I hope you love them too. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, if you think somebody else might enjoy it, please share this video to your timeline would be awesome, because then all your friends could see how cute the nails are, and maybe they'll love them too. And definitely comment down below. Let me know what you are thinking. If you have any ideas for other content that you would like me to make videos of. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.